Aloha everybody, what is really good? Today is August 27th, 2019, and we got another RuneScape update for y'all. Right around the corner we see the introduction of the Summer Raffle, and we see the start of Anachronia Summer Week this week. So without any further ado, let's jump right into the video, let's go.
Cats is the illest. What you talking about, Willis?
Alright guys, so next month we will see the return of Balthazar's Raffle. Balthazar will be located in Birthorpe, where you can receive a free ticket every day. You can earn more free tickets by completing daily challenges and tracking down Gilly Willikers. This year there's a shiny new prize on offer, the golden version of the Linza the Disgraced Barrels equipment. Plus, each ticket will give you the chance to win prizes from the previous years, which include Golden God Swords, Portable Deposit Boxes, Golden War Priest Armor, Death Touch Darts, Golden Barrels Equipment, Golden Chaotic Equipment, and Protean Packs. Make sure you log in every day to get a ticket. However, if you miss any, you can trade in a bond to Balthazar and he'll hand over all the tickets you missed so far. And as an added bonus, he'll hold on to any tickets you miss in the future. So that's pretty much it. Balthazar's big raffle will be available in-game from September 1st to the 30th. Moving on, this week, part of the Summer Escapes event looks at Anachronia. Type of benefits you can expect is a 50% chance for extra hunter marks, 50% more XP from Irby Werby, 10% increased chance of receiving codex pages through agility, 10% agility XP, 0 chance to fail obstacles, 10% hunter XP in Big Game Hunter, and 10% increased drop rate for rare items from the Slayer creatures on Anachronia. So that's pretty much it for your main game update. We're going to shift on over to the patch notes now and see exactly what's been changed there, so let's go ahead and check it out. For combat, we got the mobile perk now correctly lowers the cooldown of the barge ability, fixed an issue where the Constitution Cape perk was preventing players from being healed in combat whilst in the bank, fixed an issue where spirit shields could be made without 90 prayer, Erethror's Grimoire will no longer degrade while in Solak's Arena, damage received when playing Pyramid Plunder has been changed to feel more in line with EOC, an issue preventing the use of abilities when the player has Abyssal Dragon crossbows, and Tyranwind Quiver 4 equipped has been fixed. Fixed an issue where the superior Scrimshaw of Aggression took longer to get aggression of NPCs. Dyed Ascension crossbows can now be equipped via the action bar. Fixed an issue where the golems in the Spirit of the Elid were not weak to the correct combat styles. Trim Masterwork armor now correctly dropped to a PKR when holding players are killed in the wilderness. There is now a confirmation dialogue when choosing to lose everything in the Softenem Slayer reward chest. The reprisal ability is no longer inaccessible from the ability book. Sigils will now be removed and refund given correctly on free-to-play worlds. An active Ingenuity of Humans effect no longer causes a crash when a ranged bleed is queued up. Impatient will no longer trigger on sigil abilities. The Curadel's Favor and Slayer's Insight sigil abilities will no longer spam players in the chat box when teleporting, regardless of if they were owned or not. Sigil abilities will no longer give chat box messages when their effects wear off, as there are now buff bar icons to communicate this. Certain sigils were able to be used and spammed when on cooldown. This has been fixed and they can't be used when on cooldown. Examine text for compressed anima in the Shadow Worlds reward shop has been updated to reflect its recent change with the sigil removal update. A disconnect when logging in to remove sigil objects has been resolved. Moving on to skilling, Enriched Cursed Memory now gives the correct XP at level 90, fixed an issue where the players could bypass the mining level requirement of skill champas. Sentinel Fragments and Strange Rocks can now be obtained from Bloodwood trees. Cooking Gauntlets now show up as part of the Sous Chef set bonus tooltip, prevented a script crash / error related to the Taiwanite cleanup gem rocks. When using the guide option on the farming patch, the skill guide will now show the correct filter within the drop-down menu. You will now gain Herblore XP when using a Divine Herb patch with the Master Farmer outfit. Take a Bow tooltip now directs the player to the correct location to complete. Fix some grammatical errors within the Curse of the Blackstone quest. Corrected a typo in the Thok Your Block Off a quest journal. Reordered right-click options for max skilled skilling portals tuned to fairy rings. Moved the Crash Star location around the Artisan's Workshop to reduce clipping. Rocktail and Sailfish Soup will now fill cooking urns. The Master Farmer will now play a stunning animation when being caught pickpocketing. Moving on to some text changes, fixed a typo in a dialogue during Branches of Darkmare quest, fixed an issue with text that was being cut off in a moment's respite memory in The Needle Skips, roundhouse woodcutting maple trees in Miscellanea now provides the correct message, fixed an issue where King Worm was misspelled in the Fairy Tale 1 quest journal, fixed a typo in the Some Old Dusty Journals achievement that implied players had to read the journals for the achievement. Fire spirits will now no longer use the plural logs when attempting to reward you with extra fire-making XP for a single log. The teleport spell names and descriptions are now more consistent with each other. Fixed the typo within the minigame tab regarding the location of the Dominion Tower. Fixed the typo with Will D dialogue. Updated gender-specific text for Sir Lancelot. Fixed a typo when curing animals at Manor Farm. Corrected typos with the Freezy Pets. Added a quick chat message for player-owned farm bean count. Corrected typos in the word treacherous in a Lumbridge achievement building up strength. The dig site quest in the accept aids settings. When trying to deposit into the Storm Barn without appropriate items, within Wizard Rinzit's runecrafting shop, in Hannibus's dialogue during Curse of the Blackstone quest. The Giant Ant Pouch tooltip updated to include bushes, fixed typos in the Assassins of Belchley cutscene, fixed a issue that was incorrectly naming hatchets as axes within Elof's Metal Exchange shop. Capitalization of animal traits are now consistent. Fixed American armor to armor with a U during Curse of the Blackstone cutscene. Incorrect message will no longer appear when adding animals to pens under certain conditions. Fixed typos with Bo Higgs dialogue and Hannibus's dialogue during the Curse of the Blackstone quest. The bar inside Char's training arena has been changed from the time remaining to time elapsed. The Nadir sagas will now show the correct XP rewards. The leave option on the needle will now display a chat message informing the player that they have left the needle alone. Fixed an issue where some traits appearing on the animal but not actually working. Corrected the message when handing in the squirt juice to Amir. Correctly updated the cooking skill guide to state the green blubber jellyfish will stop burning when using cooking gauntlets. Quick chat creatures of the Lost Grove is now capitalized correctly. The Make X interface in Demonheim now correctly states clean instead of mix when cleaning herbs. Moving on to some other changes, the advanced mode help button on the character creation screen no longer switches you to the previous mode if you decline to choose an advanced mode before pressing it. Waterfeed no longer spawns inside the pillar in Garrock Fortress dungeon. Elegant tops are now shown under the correct treasure chest collection in the costume room storage. The Eastern music track no longer plays at the Lumbridge crater. Fixed an issue where Zimberfizz was not charging players to imbue their rings. Khazard armor can no longer be disassembled or alked. Failing to teleport via Bone Sack will no longer use up the weekly charge. Items in an inventory can no longer be incorrectly swapped during animations. Players will no longer keep the Seagull event overlay open from Pieces of Hate if they happen to teleport away with it open. The Necklace of Chiros can now be correctly reclaimed from Yuri if it has been keepsaked. It's no longer possible to activate overrides in Castle Wars under certain conditions. The quest overview for the Eyes of Glofri quest now displays as accepted at the correct quest state. Logging in the free-to-play world while previously inside the Troll Invasion game will now correctly remove you from the game. Added a toggle to the quest point cape in the retro skill cape section of the gameplay, miscellaneous of the game settings. Crystal Implings no longer fly through blocked map tiles and Prifdinnis, fixed an issue players had near the Cruis farming patch. Players clicking out of the small cutscenes during the Rune Mystery quest will now have the runes returned to them rather than staying fixed to the locations they were placed upon to trigger the memory. This will prevent niche cases where some players threw an error when entering another memory, while some runes were placed at a previous memory location. We've added Young Ralph's model. And finally, guesting clan chat members will now correctly display in the clan chat list if you are a member of the clan. That is it for the patch notes. Links to everything discussed in this video will be down in the description below. If you enjoyed that video, hit that like button. If you are not subscribed yet, but you want to stay up to date on all things RuneScape related, then do hit that subscribe button. With that, I'm going to wrap up the video there. Mahalo for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Aloha.